What's up? What's up? What's up? It's all done. It's all over. We burnt the shit. That's what it is. There's nothing left. We gotta, till the last drop, bro. Oh, I gotta make sure I do this too, because people be like, you gotta watch out. Lindsay, I didn't see you there. She was at home watching. 69 Mammy, she was at home watching too. I was waiting to see Lindsay. I didn't see you on the other side. I didn't see you on this side. Which side you on? No, I'm just kidding. I know you had to be at home. You have better stuff to do, but I have to give you crap. I missed it. Well, you didn't miss anybody getting run over, shot. Well, you did miss one flag getting burnt. Um, it was good shit. We burnt a blue line flag. That was good fun. Uh, I don't know. The recap and the final thoughts are that there was a lot of bootlickers there. Over 500 in attendance. I didn't count, but from the top of the police department all the way down the hill to 6th Street, it was just filled with nothing but bootlickers. It was so great. Bootlickers everywhere. It was a man's paradise. And I really enjoyed it. So, um, can't complain. I had my cake and I eat it. BBL, the president is live speaking. He's signing an executive order to help the country while Congress fights to send. Oh yeah, send some more troops to some fucked up country. I'm sure. No woman, no lie. Trump said. I just wanted to make sure, and I did want this to be kind of a live stream where we could all sit, meet, talk. But I know how panels go. We all get on the panel anyways, and then somebody wants to overtalk someone else, and someone wants to get in there, fucking 2 cents. I don't want to hear it today. I just, you know what I'm saying? Just beware of those. That was still your plate. Have your cake. Beware those that was still your plate. I missed the party. Yeah, you missed the party. Potty, potty, potty. I don't know who all was there. I don't know how long my screen was black for. I have no idea. I have to go back and look at the footage. I don't know. If I'm not sure what happened. I'm sure there's some people triggered right about now. Triggered about what I say. Triggered because they're the police. Triggered because they're the YouTube police. Triggered because they're the Google police. Everybody's got my phone number now. There's not a problem with that. Y'all got my phone number, so anybody that wants to hit me up, you're more than welcome to, I guess. Um, I kind of did that to myself. People can't leave well enough alone and just head off. They gotta. I don't know. I dox the shit out myself, so it is what it is. For final thoughts, uh, the bootlickers were pretty triggered. They're as triggered as I thought they were. When I walked over there, it was very intense. You could cut the tension with a butter knife. And they didn't like it when I walked over there. And I was the only one that walked over there. But believe you me, the instigation was at an all-time high. I mean, you have to get them going. You have to get them thinking. You have to understand. If you want to swing, swing. They're not going to do it, though. They know they're not going to do it. They're going to sit there and take what you give them and what you feed them. And they're going to leave at 3 o'clock, right? So 3 o'clock, they just leave. That's what it is. We wait till they're all gone and then we leave. So that's just kind of how that works. And the cops, they just turn their back and look the other way. Doesn't matter who's yelling at who. They don't care. Dude wants to yell or whatever, or do what he does. You want to fight? You want to? Oh yeah, come on over here. But the fucker don't want to fucking get in trouble, bro. There's a cop fucking right, two of them, 2 feet. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna look the other way. Cops don't do shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, they not gonna protect you no more. They not here to protect you. So when you start jawing off at the mouth, they're not gonna do nothing for you. Bro, you come packing, dude. You want to fucking throw some smoke? Then throw some smoke. Shit. Motherfucker didn't want it. Dude said, You want some smoke? Motherfucker backed the fuck up. He was like, I'm not coming out of my yard. Yeah, motherfucker, because you gonna get smoked, motherfucker. What you gonna do, bitch? Fucking funny as fuck, dude. I was just like, funny as fuck. Because you don't want this shit. You don't want it. Like, bitch, you want to go back to prison for the third fucking time? Really, motherfucker? Oh, man. I'm sitting here. I think he thought that I was a bootlicker or something. He mistook me from someone else, or whatever argument I was having with the dude in the truck. He wanted to come in and get in the middle of it. All right, dude, come in, get in the middle of it. I don't give a fuck. Come on over. Fucking, you want to be a bootlicker? But I said, you're going to have to limp your ass to the fucking sidewalk. I can't do it for you, bro. If you really want it, you're going to walk up to me and you're going to hit me. You're not going to be like, oh, yeah, come back here. Bitch, what the fuck you think this is? You can talk shit to me and control the narrative? I'll beat the fucking brakes off you. I don't give a fuck. What a bunch of bullshit. You stupid fuck. I just can't fix these motherfuckers. You on meth, you want to come out to your house and put your 2 cents in. Where the fuck was you at during the protests? You just want to sit there in your fucking welfare ass, go into your Section 8 fucking housing. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Bro, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Amazing. I'm glad it ain't my job to fix those fuckleberries. No, it's not your job to fix those fuckleberries. I don't. We all have to help. We all have to improve. I brought water. I brought Gatorade. You hand them out regularly, or you tell them where they're all at. Hey, go grab yourself a water. You're yelling. You're screaming. Ain't nobody else. But hey, it is what it is, you know. But let's go out. Let's go chill. Hey, can you pause that music for a second? Just wait, I'm live. And I'm just gonna head outside here. I'm heading out to the garage right now. You wanna come on over? You can say hi to the YouTube crew. Fuck them. Where you at? Come outside, man. Meet me out back. How about that? How about that? Where the fuck's my chair at? Hold up. Where the... You coming over here or what? Come on over. We sit, we talk. See you later. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which pretty much I would do anything, so, you know.
That is pretty much fact. Yeah.
That's fact. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Waiting outside for you. We'll see if it happens here. Hold on. Tying my shoe here, so I don't have to walk on my shoelaces, trip, fall, and land on my head. Do I gotta come over there? Get yourself over here. We got 19. We got 19 people in here. What are we gonna do? Hey man, I'm exhausted. You got a lot of cops trolling your channel. That's why I left you in charge, Kevin. News Nebraska. Let that beard grow. Let's get it. Ow, my foot! Was that funny? Look behind you, you're backing up. Oh, she's gonna hit me. Look at this. Yeah, how close can you get? Let's see how good you are at that. Come on. Oh, A Balance says Fat Jesus. Well, thank you to everybody that helped me in the well, I gave all the cops my phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the live stream, I gave it all. I don't know if it was black or not at the end of the live stream. So that's what I want you guys. Someone told me to reset or restart my live stream, and I didn't want to do that. But at the same time, I wasn't watching the live stream. So it was at 2:22. Did the screen go black? Cause it got good there at the end, bro. I thought I had picture and everything. Here I am talking my crap to someone in their backyard, and they don't want to come out their backyard. They want to go in the backyard and fight. I wanted to do it up front. Like, bro. What is fix Orange Man, please? What is that? What is Orange Man? But hey, bro, I'm telling you like this. Yeah, pop me a wrench. Too Tall Live. There's a wrench for Too Tall Live. Oh, where's Orange Man? Is that A Balance? I thought he was in Detroit. I didn't know. Oh. He's either over the water or he's about the Detroit side. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know A Balance, that fucking piece of shit. That fucking piece of shit. Man, I'll say it again. That piece of shit. That fucking piece of shit. A Balance, you piece of shit. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Get your shit together, bro. God. Oh, man. Oh, good job, Too Tall. Way to take the charge. Look at Too Tall knows exactly what to do. He knows exactly what to do. Gosh, I don't know what to say. Why are you annoyed at A Balance? Because he's such a fucking hypocrite piece of crap that just judges people. Why would you go to people and sit there and call them out on the website that is for their lawsuit? What kind of piece of shit does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to go to legal whatever to go get your rocks off, A Balance. You ain't got more content somewhere else? You can't find your own fucking content? You need to get some. That's for sure. That is for sure. You don't gotta do it. A Balance is an idiot, bro. He's like, he is probably, I have no respect for him. I have none. He doesn't say it like it is, dude. You want to know something, A Balance? The last thing that I seen with A Balance was him grabbing his daughter forcefully on a live stream. I was sitting there having an argument with him. So he puts his camera on, and then he grabs his daughter violently, pulls her to the camera. You see this? Oh, I have my daughter. Bro, dude, you're so fucking triggered over fucking old boy over there. You can't get your head out of your ass to save yourself. I don't get it. Get off of him. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem, then you can go over and meet. I'm sure he'd be happy to meet you. He ain't protecting nothing in America. He is not protecting anybody. He can't even protect his own kid. He's busy grabbing her violently. Are you kidding me? If that dude gives a damn, then why would you do that? Why would you grab him forcefully? It didn't make no sense. You'd forget your head if it wasn't attached.
You're right, I would.
Oh well, they back. What you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?
I told Kitty, I said,
Got somebody.
when I get there.
following the mailman there. There. Oh well. I don't know what to say, man. These people crazy. A-Balance crazy, dude. You want a stalker like that, bro? He should get charged with a crime, to be honest with you. Dude is way, way too obsessed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Way too obsessed. Yeah, they straight up following the mail guy. It's crazy. Some government plates, bro. It's probably the FBI. Oh geez, AB thinks he's cool because he's got some land. What about that bike tire he don't fix? I mean, he's like asking online. He's like, "Can I get some money to fix my bike tire?" I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? What could you be even e-begging for? A bike tire? I don't know. I'm just, what I'm saying is you can't get off fucking dude's nutsack for nothing. Like, bro, just give it up. That is a big deal. It's a big deal to everybody in this motherfucker. Man, if I would not want nobody like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna say it out because he won't say it to the fucking guy. Half these people won't say it like it needs to be said. A-Balance is not some fucking god. He ain't shit. I'll set him back on his shit straight. Waiting for you. Why didn't call you? That motherfucker come on his house, man. Yeah. She gonna hit your truck. You man, pick up my truck. Reminds me of TikTok. Oh yeah?
I said, good luck, bro. I said, she's all yours. I said, 2 weeks, man. She'll be back over here trying to ride my nuts. I said, only this time. I'm done, man.
I'm on live. Just. I'm on.
Have her, fuck off. With your bullshit. Fucking. I said, keep your fucking gun away from my kids. It's a squirt gun. It's not a squirt gun. I said, and bitch, you're a felon with a gun, bro. I said, I'm sure the judge will like that a lot.
Oh shit. Getting deep. Getting deep.
Have
a seat, man.
You want to fuck around and fuck around, man.
All right. I'm on live. Say hi to the. Bro.
An FT flag on my fucking truck. Fuck tyranny.
Fuck
tyranny. That's what I'm saying. Fuck tyranny. Not all cops are bad.
Nah, fuck. There he goes
Some are
again.
bad, some are bad, some are good.
The ones that protect the bad are just as bad.
True, that might be guilt by association, but that ain't don't make you no more guilty than me, and none of these motherfuckers neither.
Fuck. Man, brother, always trying to speak some sense.
I do speak sense. That's like saying all plumbers are bad, or all truck drivers are bad, or all fucking... All people are rapists, and all people are thieves, and all people are this. No, not everybody's fucking bad. Okay, so I don't give a fuck.
So what do we do with the bad ones?
You fucking lynch them and you hang them from a light pole.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Lynch them and hang them from a light pole. Fry them, tar them, feather them, put them in a fucking prison cell, give them the coldest day in hell. I don't give a fuck. Fuck tyranny. That's what I'm saying. Fuck tyranny.
Right.
But you can't say fuck all the police. You can't say that. Because here's why. Because the people, your kid gets kidnapped out in front of the street. Who are you going to call?
Not them motherfuckers.
Who are you going to call?
They don't know how to find nobody.
But who are you going to call?
It's called find your own people.
Find your own people. What if she got kidnapped? What if you seen her get kidnapped by some dude? What would you do? What's the quickest way to get your kid back? You're just going to be like, sorry, sorry, I hate cops, so I ain't calling you.
Grab
See
a
ya,
gun.
Amy. See ya, Amy. I don't like cops enough to. I don't love you enough to call a cop. Sorry.
Grab a
I'm
grab
sorry.
a gun.
That's not the fucking way. Yeah, I'll grab a gun, but what
Grab
if
a
you
gun
don't catch 'em?
and handle it yourself now, because they already said
What if you
they're
don't
not
catch 'em?
here to serve and protect you anymore.
What do you do? What
They
if-
don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about me, and they won't even take a missing persons report for 24 hours. So
Wait.
your ass better be out there looking for 24 hours before.
We can argue this shit all day long, man.
Well, yeah, but you should be out there looking for your kid if your kid be missing.
Yes, you should be, but who are you gonna call to help you?
Not them motherfuckers.
What, you gonna call the post office?
But
You gonna call a social worker?
They'd probably find them quicker.
You gonna call a social worker? You gonna call the
They
garbage
can't
man?
find them anyways. They're all out on sitting on Epstein's island.
Hey, garbage man lives matter too. You
The
might want to
garbage-
call them. You might want to call them.
But that's where all the dead bodies end up anyways, in the garbage can.
Not all police are tyrannical. Some
Eh,
are.
Fuck. Well, you seen how triggered them bootlickers were. We had the old ladies even giving us the finger. You know what I'm saying?
But you give people the finger.
Yeah.
this
I'm
live,
saying-
this live stream ain't going the way you fucking want it to. right
No,
now.
you think you're gonna control the narrative. You
I'm
ain't gonna
not
control the
controlling
narrative.
No kind of narrative. You told me to come over here and chill. Huh?
Hey, Mark.
Who,
And?
who gives a fuck?
Did you see me?
We are handling business. We're on a live stream right now.
Mark.
We are. Dude, I don't need a broom at me either.
I'm returning your broom.
Thank you for returning my broom. You want to be on live? No. Okay. Well, then don't step behind the
I
camera.
want to be on live.
No, you're young.
Yeah.
You're too
I'm
young.
gonna go inside then.
What's up, sewer dog? We trying to hash some shit out. It don't work.
We ain't
We
hashing.
don't.
We ain't
We don't
hashing.
come to like
You wanna know something?
100%
You wanna know
agreement.
something? If somebody was out there getting their fucking neck stomped on by a fucking police officer or anybody else in this fucking neighborhood, and they fucking had their fucking foot on somebody's fucking neck, I would go fucking knock them the fuck off of there. I wouldn't sit there and fucking screaming and videotaping. No, my motherfucking ass would grab my goddamn gun and fucking shoot his ass. I'm sorry, that's the way it is.
Do you hear this, people?
That's the
you,
way it is.
You go over and
fucking
you kick.
protect and serve the fucking people that you're sworn and fucking to protect as American citizens.
You kick the cop
You
off
do
the other
not
cop.
sit there and watch tyranny happen. That makes you just as guilty as those fucking cops. You're gonna sit there and fucking videotape. Ooh, I'm gonna videotape you. I'm gonna
Come back.
videotape you. No. Okay, I'm gonna fuck your fucking video camera and go fucking save the person's life.
Right, right.
That is the ultimate judge of tyranny. I'm sorry. You want to try tyranny, put that cop under citizen's arrest right there, which you have every legal right to do.
When have you ever seen a cop being put under
It
citizen
doesn't.
arrest?
Take his fucking keys and take his fucking cop car, put him in the back of his own fucking cop car that you fucking paid for as an American taxpayer, and fucking put him in jail. Drive him and his stupid squad car down to the fucking police station.
why didn't that happen
Down
in
to the
Minneapolis?
police. Because people are idiots.
They're scared.
They're scared.
They're scared of
They're
six-
scared.
16 guns being pointed at
Exactly.
their head.
They're scared. But you know what? You yourself, as a person, are responsible for the guardianship of of your neighborhood. Okay, if you see your neighbor getting his head stomped in, and you know that kind of thing, maybe you should go help him out.
Well,
maybe
they
you
were
should.
helping them. They were trying to
What
do
is
the
a
best
video?
they could.
Let me ask you something. What is videotaping anybody gonna do when you got to put your phone away and save someone's life?
Well,
It ain't gonna do shit.
it records the interaction. Someone's
what,
got to
What are you
do
gonna
it.
do? Set up your tripod, put that thing and face it towards it, and then go kick him in the face?
We could do that.
You could do
You
that.
want to do that?
That might get a bunch of spikes, but
Fuck
you know you did take 5 extra minutes, and by then he's dead. Just saying.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes
I'm just saying.
didn't help
if
George
you want to
Floyd.
be a true protect and serve police department, then protect and serve. And each and every citizen, each and every sovereign citizen, a citizen of this United States, has every duty. Not if you observe as a person, if you observe somebody getting their face bashed in, somebody getting shot by a local black guy or local white guy or local Chinaman or local whoever, you see something happen and you didn't do shit. You didn't call the cops.
You're part of the problem.
You're
part of
not
the
just
problem.
you're not just part of the
You are the
problem.
problem.
You are part of the problem, sure. But, and you might be scared. Okay, but here's the simple fact is you are just as legally culpable as the guy who pulled the trigger.
There you go.
You're just
I got you.
You are legally responsible to stop tyranny and oppression happening. That is what the thing is. This is the whole thing about being a whole patriot, is standing up for people who can't necessarily protect themselves
So why don't people do it?
because they're scared little pussies.
Why
They're
can't we?
scared
Why can't we find
pussies.
people that come out and actually do this shit? I don't want to be sitting at a protest. I just don't want to watch the people being beat down anymore. My own community.
Yeah,
That's all.
Okay,
Just
but a
stop
part
it.
of being a patriot, man, is me personally. Okay, you have a different outlook than mine. My views are a little bit politically different than yours. Okay, see me, I'm a patriot. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the safety of the people. I believe in the freedom of the people, and I believe in the entire Constitution, not just one aspect. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, and the freedom of the people is to stop the oppression and the tyranny by your government. Okay, that makes it legally right. Now, you might go to fucking prison for life for kidnapping an officer, for handcuffing him and bringing him back in, but guess what? You saved that person's life.
Right.
You, as an American citizen, are deemed a patriot. You have protected and served the people in your community.
True. Right.
Whether
I
he
agree.
was a criminal
I
or
agree.
fucking not. Okay, you can save that. The whole George Floyd thing. Here's my fucking argument on George Floyd. Number one, and this is stuff that came out afterwards. Okay, they didn't know he was a 9-time felon. They didn't know he was high on meth and fucking about 5 other damn drugs at the moment in time. And if he had not been committing crimes, he wouldn't have put himself in fucking harm's way in the fucking first place. Okay, that being said, it is not the cop's right to be judge, jury, or executioner at any given fucking time. His duty is to arrest and fucking detain. That is it. He is not there to administer
the
a death
punishment.
sentence.
Yes.
He is not there to administer a death sentence. He is not the fucking judge. There's a reason cops are not judges. Okay? That is the fucking case. Okay? As a fucking patriot, it is your duty to protect those that protect and serve, that are sworn to uphold the United States Constitution. Your duty is to help them. Okay? Your duty also, as a patriot, is to stand up and protect your community. Okay, that is what a constitutionalist is. That is what an American patriot is. Okay, I will proudly put any American flag on my truck. You know what? And
I
here's the
don't
thing,
mind you with an American flag.
Here's the thing.
What do you think about the blue
but
line? What do you think about the blue
I
line?
would waive it.
What?
Yes. Why not?
What about desecration of a flag? Don't you understand? It was the same as us burning it right there.
It's not their American flag. It's their flag.
It's
not
their
an American flag. It's not an American flag because it doesn't have
Does
American
it have
colors.
the same amount of
It has
lines?
the same amount of lines. It's very similar in nature, but it is not. That's like saying that Trailer World trailer is the same as a Lamar trailer or a Tex Pride trailer. They might look the same, but guess what? They come from different manufacturers. They're different groups. Okay, so you can't say that's an American flag. Would you burn an American flag?
Well, I would not burn an American flag. I don't have any interest in burning an American flag.
What you're saying is the blue line matters. Blue life matters. Is a
No,
different
the
flag. You're saying it's a different flag than an American flag.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you just fucking conceded to my argument that they are different flags from different groups.
No, they're not. Nope, they're not in our fucking
But you
shit, and they're
said
not
you-
in a different group.
But you was just on watching and observing a dude burn a fucking blue line flag fucking thing. You was just there.
Yeah.
Okay, but you yourself would not.
Fuck you! You want me to grab the lighter and do it? Is that what you're
But you
telling
wouldn't
me?
burn
My
an
words?
American flag.
I would burn the fucking blue line flag.
Would you burn an American flag?
No,
Why? Because they're different?
because I respect the goddamn American flag.
Because you respect the government.
No, but
But you respect the people.
I respect the people.
You respect the people. You respect
I
the
respect
Constitution.
who
because
I
that's
live
what you're
next
fighting
to.
for.
I respect my neighbors,
But that's what I'm saying.
but I
That's
don't
what-
respect.
You don't respect
this-
tyrannical governments, and you don't respect tyrannical police officers, and I understand that. And tyranny is judged on a case-by-case basis. It is not for anybody to judge an entire group of people because they aren't one and the same. I'm sorry. They're not. Not all black people are the same. Not all white people are the same. Not all Chinese people are the same. Not all these different people, they're not the fucking same. They all live their cultures in different regions and different culturally, different biasness and whatever. Okay, one might eat crawfish and one might eat sushi. Okay, and they have a different way of life. They have a different religion. They have a different, cultural values. So they're not all the same. And neither are cops, for that matter. Okay, and yes, they all wear the same suit like a gang. They have their bylaws and they have their stars and they have everything.
But it's
identical.
okay for them to break the law, but it's not okay for us.
It is not okay for even
Do you enjoy qualified immunity? Do you like their? Do you think their qualified immunity is being dealt out?
Actually, no.
Honestly. And I've seen cases, and I'm reading on cases right now, and I'm not going to bring up his name. Somebody has a pending case in federal court, and he's citing some shit about qualified immunity. I'm not going to say his name.
It needs to go out the fucking window.
It needs to go out the window. So
no, I agree with that.
So let's get rid of qualified immunity, and we can start case by case basing this shit.
If you get rid of qualified immunity, from a legal point and just from a standard in general, all of this tyrannical shit, if they could come after your motorcycle per se, if they could come after your truck or your house because you fucked up on the job and killed somebody, this shit would stop. The tyrannical police enforcement would fucking stop. Guaranteed.
I understand.
That's what qualified immunity does. It protects them in case they do some stupid shit and fuck up, like walking into a house of a seizure patient and arresting the fucking husband. That's the tyrannical shit that I'm talking about. But not every fucking interaction with law enforcement is tyrannical. You got to look at it like that.
Cops get training and new policy, but it does no good.
Maybe it doesn't.
If they don't follow what they learn.
Maybe, just in my opinion, that maybe the citizens of the United States of America should probably play a bigger role in the government and police their own fucking community. Police their police.
Well, they should.
Maybe they should have their own district representatives that do nothing but enforcement on the people that we hire as tax-paying citizens. Maybe that's what it should be. Maybe we need to start our own fucking community police department and pull up with cameras and guns and batons and mace and shit just to watch to make sure the cop doesn't get out of line. Respond to every call. So do you
think, someone in the chat says, so he thinks George Floyd's death is partly his own fault?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's a criminal.
How is it? What did he do criminally wrong? What that we can prove?
He was intoxicated on drugs.
What?
He went to prison for 9 times. He put a gun to a pregnant woman's belly. You think this guy was all cupcakes and fucking rainbows?
So you think he deserved? So you think he deserved death?
It wasn't the cop's decision to make. He deserved a jail cell.
Okay.
He deserved a jail cell. Did he deserve to die? No.
But does he deserve that judgment either on him?
No.
That he's a POS?
No, a judge needs to make that determination. They need to put him in jail for the
because
crime,
that's like somebody coming
crimes
along
that
saying,
committed.
I trespass, therefore I deserve to die.
No, and even like the case in Atlanta. Even the case in Atlanta is the same thing as fucking George Floyd. Okay, George Floyd, this dude goes out and he's having a friendly conversation for 41 fucking minutes. The moment they try to put cuffs on him, he fucking takes their taser, wrestles to the ground and runs. Fires a taser at the fucking cop. He had already discharged 2 fucking tasers that's only loaded with 2 fucking two little taser prongs. Okay, so they already knew that thing would not fire again, nor is, if they're gonna use that kind of equipment on American citizens and declare it non-lethal, then why use lethal force and shoot somebody in the back as they're running away? He had his back turned after he fired the taser. He turned around and hauled motherfucking ass, and he got shot in the back 3 times. Okay, now, no, that is wrong. That is excessive use of force.
Right.
Okay, now that action probably was adrenaline driven, and they just fucking did the shit. But that's what's making them culpable. That's why they are being prosecuted. That is why these cops in Minneapolis are being prosecuted, is because they went above and beyond their police duties and decided that crime that they had committed is deemed punishable by death. Okay, you get what I'm saying? The cops
he sat there the entire time saying he was claustrophobic. Did you watch the full The full event. The
What is
full.
that? Open. Okay,
Did you the full
Yeah.
full
I did.
video of
I've seen it.
not just the new footage that's come
I've
out?
seen every fucking angle on both cases, and the cops do not have the right to take your life. It doesn't matter if you went out, if you turned around and you shot somebody.
You were in a cage.
I'm just saying. Okay, for instance,
If someone's in a cage for 10 years and you do 10 years in that cage,
I already did 10 years.
are you claustrophobic at all?
Yes.
Do you like
Very.
people putting? Did someone put their boot to your neck?
Yes. No, not really my neck, my head.
What? How did he put it to your head? Did he stomp on it?
Yes.
He stomped on your head.
And that action was tyrannical.
Exactly. He's like, this is how you control an inmate.
Yes.
And then he did what?
He
With
stomped-
your boots.
He stomped on my head.
He stomped on his head.
Yeah.
But you can't be has he ever got compensation for this?
No.
Even though he's already in a cage, he's already in a cell, he's already in prison. You still then have to abuse your inmates?
Yeah.
Where are we living? Germany?
But see, this is my point
saying.
about the entire
George Floyd.
thing.
Let's get back.
This is the point of the entire conversation is judging people. See, that's the thing about prison. Okay, so I was in prison for 11 and a half years. Okay, there are cops there, prison guards in there that were very fucking cool, man. They were very fucking nice. They never fucking oppressed you. They fucking got your mail. They got you your food. They didn't fucking do stupid shit. Okay, but there are people. Oh, Lieutenant Hoyton of the South Dakota State Penitentiary. That's who stomped on my head. If you don't want to give him a call,
Lieutenant Hoyton.
I believe it was
Okay.
Lieutenant Hoyton. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken. Don't quote me. on
Oh
that.
shoot.
Okay, but I believe it was Hoyton. And he stomped on my head, and he said, "This is how you control an inmate." And I also had 6 other cops on my back, and they were trying to cuff me. Now, I'm not going to tell you that action. Now, maybe the stomping was excessive, but the 6 cops on my back trying to fucking put cuffs on me, that was warranted because I had stepped out of line. Okay, that part of
But
it
after
was,
10 years-
that part of it was warranted.
After 10 years of them denying your parole for
I
what
broke-
reason? What reason? Cuz you had a twist tie on your TV.
No, I had a hair tie wrapped around my extension cord.
Okay, so a hair tie wrapped around an extension cord causes you your parole, and that's on you. You know? That you should feel bad. I mean, we should all pay homage to the SDSP for keeping someone in there for another 10 years because of a twist tie on,
I went
you
there
know, or
when I was
5
fif-
years.
I went there when I was 15 years old, man.
I mean, come on. Come on. I just saying, it makes sense that tyrannical meets no ends, and when you go in there and you call them on their
Doesn't mean
BS,
no ends, yeah.
you can't
Hey,
get
baby.
you can't get in the federal courts, which is the point of some of these people in the community. They're saying qualified immunity is garbage. It
All right.
there's no way that we're going to get justice at unqualified immunity. And that's the bottom line. There's nothing we're going to do or say that's going to make them pay for their actions. But our actions, it's always we got to pay for it.
No, but
and
see-
we got to
but
pay
see, here-
years and
here's-
years and years and
here's-
years.
here's my
Where's
other-
the victimization and where's the taking charge of your own shit?
Well, here's my issue. Okay, you want to get back to the George Floyd issue. Okay, now we visited the George Floyd site,
Right.
did we not? We've seen the march. We've seen 30,000 people march live. Okay, right there downtown.
Yes.
But you also seen what, 6 square miles of burned out buildings, businesses, and everything else. So let me ask you something. The whole BLM bullshit. Okay, and they're a terrorist organization in my opinion, and so is Antifa. Okay, so tell me, when you're protesting a police department, where the fuck are you supposed to protest those? Are you supposed to protest those at the mall? Or are you supposed to protest those actions of your tyrannical bullshit? Okay, are you supposed to take that up at the Capitol? Aren't you supposed
They're
to take
not
that up?
going
at the,
to-
What if? Okay,
Listen,
instead,
listen.
listen. No. Listen. Instead of protesting protesting all these local businesses that are burned out, why not protest every single precinct in Minneapolis and make sure that those cop cars can't move?
Because it doesn't work though.
Because
if you try to go to their
not?
parking lot
So
and
why-
put something
why burn
under
down-
their tires,
why burn down Kmart?
they're gonna shoot you.
Why not burn down Kmart? Why
Just
burn
like
out?
they-
Why burn down? Why burn down?
Because the
Minnehaha
businesses
liquor?
are supporting this behavior, and they call and they trespass people for no reason at all.
So is the protester action tyrannical?
No,
Why?
it wants what's right.
Why?
It knows one thing.
So
you
it's-
fuck up.
so
you
it's
get held
legit,
accountable.
so legit,
You pay the price for your neighbor's actions. Yes, we
Why?
are all
Why?
held accountable.
Why?
We're all in this together.
Why?
Schooner Tuna,
Why?
right?
Why?
Schooner Tuna, because the Schooner Tuna.
Because the Schooner
Look,
Tuna
motherfucker.
said so. Schooner Tuna don't know shit.
Look.
Okay, Schooner Tuner's a smart motherfucker.
Schooner
but
Tuna.
whatever.
Schooner Tuna.
Schooner
It's
Tuna.
a funny joke.
What I'm
but
saying is, what I'm
they're
saying,
not
what I'm saying
gonna-
is, if
listen to
I'm
me,
driving,
listen to me.
no, you listen to me. Okay, if I'm driving down the road, in my truck, show the picture of the truck.
I don't see
Okay,
it. The
of the
fuck
truck.
the way you do.
Okay, so
Okay.
so I'm driving down the road. I come to a protester-filled intersection, and they start beating on my truck. Now I worked my life to build my business. Okay, to build my fucking business. Is it a protester's right just because my truck's in that road to start beating on it and destroying my truck? No, you do not target business owners. Those businesses that were burned down in the city of Minneapolis.
Kevin House says run him over.
Yeah, run them the fuck
Which
over.
fat guy is supposed to be smart? Real truth here. It's coming.
Okay, so here's my real truth. You might become a fucking speed bump if you start fucking with my fucking $40,000 operation right here. Okay, you start burning. See, here was my problem. With
Bro, where were you at when the dude was burning the blue line flag down there? What are you gonna do when someone actually takes the flag and burns the shit?
I'm gonna
right
fucking punch him
front of
in
you?
the fucking face.
I'm not gonna punch him in the face, and you know why? Because I agree with what he's doing.
Okay,
And if
but
he
that's-
lit,
like I
if he
said,
decided to light something else on fire, I would stand there and watch it because that's my duty.
So if he
is-
burned down
because-
your house, what would you do if he burned down your house?
Because if that's what they're gonna do, then that's what they're gonna do. That's what they decided to do as a group and as a movement, and they said you got to pay for what these officers are doing. And okay, so this guy says they will be held in trust, and if you're a violation of that trust,
The
you
thing
lose
is-
qualified immunity.
Exactly. You shouldn't have qualified immunity in the first place.
You lose it.
But you shouldn't even have it. No, you shouldn't even have it to begin with. You should not have qualified immunity, just like politicians shouldn't have political immunity in other countries. Okay, this is why Epstein fucking Island happened in the first place, because
Why did it happen?
They had qualified, or they had whatever
Judicial?
political immunity to go to other countries and commit crimes, and so therefore they couldn't be fucking prosecuted for raping or molesting a bunch of little children. Okay, this is why this shit happens, is the fucking word immunity, period. Okay, should not be allowed at all. And that's what has made.
Who said that? Who said I lived in a dump? If you're in your truck and fear for your life in Florida, you simply stand your ground. Well, but
stand my
Florida,
ground as I
we
punch
know
you
how
over 'em.
PDF views Florida, right? So
I'm just saying. Period, point blank. You fuck with my business.
some of
and
you
you're gonna
people,
catch-
man, how did I get all these people in my room, man? I attracted a lot of people.
You attract the patriots, man. What do you think your channel is about? It's about the Constitution, bud. It's about the Constitution. You're standing up. The whole reason FTP exists in the first place is defending your second constitutional right as an American. You're protecting free speech.
And they're not
That's what-
protecting it by
that's
qualified
what
immunity.
makes I don't even know. Is that Second Amendment free speech? I don't even
First.
know anymore. First Amendment.
First,
right.
isn't
okay,
it?
Your Second Amendment right is the right, and
Right
keep
to
and bear
bear
arms.
arms.
Okay, so, and those are the two big ones that matter the most. Okay, so, and that's what your channel has become, is full of patriots and constitutionalists, and that doesn't make you any different than me. But your entire channel is based on hating a race of people, which are police.
A race of people.
A race of people.
What the fuck?
But are
Who
they not
cares?
American?
Get
Are they
rid
not
of them. They're
Americans?
not American. They're not shit.
Americans.
They're fucking cowards.
They're not
Let's
Americans.
call
They
them.
might
Let's
be.
call them true fucking You're cowards. You're
Some
not
of-
even.
some of 'em are.
Which one of them came across and kicked me in the head?
Some of them are cowards.
They're cowards.
Yeah, some of
If you
them
come
are.
over and do it, I'm giving you the finger. I'm giving you very ample opportunity, and I walked over to their side. What more can I say to you? How can I get it across to you?
Right.
You're unpatriotic. I called you a coward. I called you out as
But
your
these are the
side and on
same-
your
these are
group.
the same
You're
people
old
that
as
are-
fuck.
but
You're
these are the
dirty,
same-
dingy. Need to go douche yourself. I can't help your shit.
But these are the same people that will protect and defend your
They're
constitutional
not gonna
rights.
defend me though.
But liberals, you think liberal douches are gonna fucking defend you? You're reeking of liberalism right here, and it's not even cool.
These fuckers need to go. That's all there is to it. They
And
need
what
to
are you
get
gonna
a
replace
new
them
job.
with? If you were president, what would you
I
replace
don't
them
care
with?
who we replace them
But
with.
if
I'd get
you
my
were
neighbor to do it.
What would you say? You know, what would you say? What would you say if you were president, man? How would you deal with it? Because law and order does need to exist in this country. Otherwise, you have lawlessness like Portland. You cannot have that kind of shit. You cannot have anarchy. You cannot have
Okay,
Antifa.
so
You
you're
cannot
telling
have
me we
BLM.
don't have anarchy with what they're doing? That is the definition of anarchy.
Is it anarchy?
Yes.
Somewhat.
If you don't like me burning a flag or standing there
You can
watching
burn the
someone
blue
else
line
burn a
You
flag,
can watch what you can do, but I guarantee you burn the American flag. We
bro,
have issues.
bro,
We-
back
we-
in the day they
we gotta
watched
fight.
they got on horses and they watched each other ride on the horsebacks with fucking white sheets over their head, and they were allowed to do that shit.
Yeah, and who do you think brought that in?
Yeah, who?
Democrats.
Who? Let's talk.
Democrats invented the KKK.
I bet-
The first black people in America that ran for public office and actually succeeded in making it held a Republican chair. Oops. Hate to spear a cup of beans, bro.
Well, and see,
Do
you're
your
saying
history.
I don't have history.
Abraham Lincoln freed the freaking slaves, and yet the black people are pulling down his statue. Come on, man. It doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. People that don't even know the history are the ones protesting the most, saying, "Oh, I'm so
So
fucking
we
being
can't protest
discriminated
because we have
against."
to know so
I'm
much.
not asking you.
I don't have to know my history to know that it's wrong.
But well, what you're protesting is what happened to you directly.
No,
And I
bullshit.
understand that.
Bullshit.
I understand that you want to protest.
So
and
what's
save
it mean when
George
you
Floyd
don't
and-
get out and don't protest? You're in a cage, and when you're being treated like shit and you get no compensated.
You understand I was in a cage.
Right.
You understand that I did 11 and a half years in prison.
So you let that happen to you. You have no sour feelings about it,
Sure. I
and
do.
and they can just take that from you.
Sure, I do. I do.
As a
have sour-
kid,
I do
as a
have-
kid, so
I
they
do
don't
have
even
sour
leave
feelings
kids
about
alone.
it.
They don't even leave kids alone.
But what?
Let's be honest about it.
But ask yourself, was it the prison card's fault that I was in prison? No. It was the judge's fault I was in prison. Okay, the judge unlawfully adjudicated me into adult court and put me in prison. Okay, that's what it was. These guys just carried out a sentence. And you sit here, you're talking to the guy that was one of the fucking handful of people that actually cultivated and ran that prison. Okay? I wasn't the top dude, but I was one of the top dudes.
Right.
So for you to sit here and look at me like I'm a fucking bootlicker, I already done served my motherfucking time, homeboy. I already did.
I don't look at you like you're one, but what I wonder is where you got your view on shit. And I believe they just beat the shit out of you until it ingrained in your head.
You know, no. I fought them guys tooth and nail until the day I got out. Till the day I got out, man. I fought them people.
So
tooth
then
and
what
nail.
happened? What was the change? Where was the change? Did you talk like this when you were in there? Did you take
No,
the same position on it?
Not necessarily, no. No. When I was in prison, it was us against them. It was, they were walking in a lion's den, and we were, we controlled the prison and not them. And even though they like to think they do, but they don't.
We need truthful law and order. Yes.
Yeah, you need truthful law and order. Okay,
So back in the
but-
riots, what side would you have taken when they're rioting in the prison and they're
I
going
didn't-
against
I
the.
didn't partake in that.
You weren't in that section of
No,
the prison.
no, because they rioted in Springfield, and I was in a different. I was up here.
Oh, I thought they would happen in
they
the
rioted,
hill.
They rioted in Springfield over a salad bar, and seems to
Oh
me
my
that
gosh.
seems to me that was kind of stupid. But whatever. To each their own.
Holy but Jesus.
But I guess where my whole thing, I guess it just became a thing. I didn't want to deal with them anymore. I don't want them in my life. I don't want government intervention in my life. I don't want people in my house. And so I just stopped dealing with them. And
Right.
they-
So
it-
so
it-
so
and
how
the-
is that
it's-
them
it's like-
protecting and serving when you don't want them in your life? You want them out of your life. You're like, get the fuck out of my life because I don't want you in my life.
Exactly.
Now,
So
how
it's
is that?
just a- so it's
that
just
that's not
approaching-
positive.
So it's approaching the problem in a different situation as it concerns me. I don't want to have cops in my life, but like I said, Bill Jenkins, a guy who had been there for 27 years when I was there. Okay, every time I'd sit there and chat with Bill Jenkins at his cell door, okay, I would get a write up.
Puget Sound said this. He said he deserves 6 cops on his back. No one deserves
No,
that.
I kind of had that coming.
SMH. No, because that's where
But you
Puget
don't-
Sound
you don't-
is not
you don't,
relating.
You don't know what the hell I did though.
Okay, it doesn't fucking matter.
It
And
does.
even I do know what you did. It doesn't matter.
I fought the police, man. I swing fucking. I kicked them. I fucking.
I
did all
would
kinds
have
of
done
shit.
that fucking shit
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I broke their sprinkler system. I covered the freaking floor with
They
fucking all
deserved
kinds of
it.
baby oil and shampoo and everything else.
They deserved
Did
it.
they deserve it? Yeah,
They
did.
deserved every bit of that. You know how many other
No.
inmates sat there docile and getting their ass kicked
Right.
until someone stands up to
Okay,
them?
but I
Guarantee
was
you they
also
don't want to do
doing-
that
I was
again.
also doing push-ups with them fucking 6 deep on my back.
That's to show them who's got the power.
That's right.
We,
And
the
they
power to the people.
They still a bunch of bitches.
Yes,
I'll
they
take
still
I'll
a bunch
take
of
all
bitches.
6 of them motherfuckers on right fucking now, right here in this very fucking driveway. Show the fuck up. Let's go. I don't give a fuck.
That sounds like a fucking
I'll give
call
a
out
fuck.
if I ever
Take
heard
your
one.
goddamn stripes off.
Mr.
Take your
whatever your
fucking
name is.
badge off. Take your fucking badge off, and we'll hook it out right motherfucking here and call it a fucking day. We'll shake hands, walk away. See,
What?
told you was a bitch.
Well, I'm
Okay?
gonna hit him in the back of the head from behind,
You don't
and
have
I'm
to.
jumping on.
I'll
I
take
don't
all
care.
6 of them motherfuckers. You act like I haven't fought like that in prison, man. Come on.
These guys are ridiculous.
I'm just saying.
They think they're all that in a
I'm
bag
just
of
saying.
chicks. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't wind up here in about 5 minutes because they
Show
all
up.
know.
Show
I mean,
up.
show up.
Show
Yeah,
up.
fuck 'em.
Show up.
They're idiots though,
Show
and that's
up.
what they need is to be taken out back. So if you know where these guys
you
live,
honestly don't want to know the most tyrannical thing that happened to me in prison? Here's my thing. Murphy James Jones raped and killed a 9-year-old little girl. Bashed her
Justin,
head,
you're about gone.
bashed. What is that?
Oh, he said, "Is that your BF or is that your father at
No,
FTP?"
that's his brother.
That's a brother.
That's her brother.
So you can correct that shit, or you can get the fuck out. Just for the mere accusation. There you go, Grim. Cop blogger. Got it. Thank you. Fuck.
No, Murphy James Jones, right? Murphy James Jones raped and killed a 9-year-old little girl. He bashed her head in with the rock. I vowed and determined I was going to get this motherfucker before he even got through the fucking gate. You know who got him first? That'd be me.
That one.
I got it. Okay. What the problem was with that is the unit manager, fucking, what was it? Unit manager Troy Pano, he stuck up for that child molesting piece of shit.
Ooh.
Let me see that black unit manager. I forget his name. He stuck up for that fucking piece of shit. The warden Douglas Weber, he stuck up for that fucking piece of shit. But you know what? Over fucking 20 cops visited my cell. Okay, and said, you know what? You will never have a problem with me again. Now the administration stuck up for that child molester. They said, no, Dave, you're a piece of shit. You're lucky you didn't get ad seg time for fucking doing what you did. And I was like, you know what, motherfucker? That happened to one of your kids, you'd be begging me to take care of it too. He raped and killed a little girl from my daughter's trailer court. She rode the same bus as that little girl to school. You guys are ruining my fun. Well, fuck Grim Reaper too.
Nah, he's okay. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he
He said,
said.
"You guys are
He's
ruining my fun."
Oh, well, I think what Grim is saying is he wants to time people out.
No, this is an
They're
intelligent.
not giving him. No. He's saying he wants to,
Oh,
people in my
oh,
chat
oh,
are being
oh.
stupid. And
Oh, well, let him be.
I wish.
Let him be. It's freedom of speech, man.
No, half of
speech.
this is not free speech, and half of it is just they want to be and disrupt the
Well,
chat and what we talking about.
Most of
They're
them,
not even staying on point. Half of them.
most of them don't even want me speaking because of my views, because of my constitutionalist patriot views. Everybody solely wants to be fuck the police, fuck all the police, fuck the FBI, fuck all law enforcement. Period. Okay, and that's what it is. So having someone like me on your show probably isn't going to go over very well.
I caused the controversy, but you know what? I brought it. It comes into town. It didn't. I mean, it's been a long time, dude. Where are you heading next? You over to Washington. Yeah. Pretty close to Seattle, dude. Yeah. Pretty close to Seattle.
And I'll go punch an Antifa fuck in the face.
Oh, shit.
Piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
Fuck BLM. Fuck BLM. Fuck Antifa, too.
Now, look. This is not... This is one man's view.
Do you have...
This is not the channel owner's view.
Do you have the right to stand up for your constitutional right? Absolutely, 100%. Do that. That is within your rights. Who is this?
Yeah, what are you looking at? JNR Auto. Maybe someone showed up and really wants some. I don't know. Hold up. That's a little weird.
Oh, Mom made her car payment. Is that where she got her car?
No. You know what? Why would you say she went?
Why is she eyeballing?
He eyeballing something.
I don't know.
It's okay. Maybe someone's here to actually take us up on this deal. He's acting like you gotta turn around. See, even she's looking at. Dude's got some. We're gonna keep the camera going. Look, I'm gonna pretend I'm not. I'm just gonna pretend I'm tight on my phone, and then we're gonna see what this dude does when he comes back around. Does he got a Chevy?
He's got a Dodge.
Oh, you know what's he want with your truck? He probably looking at your truck, going, "Ooh, I wish I had it." Maybe he just want to come look at it. I don't know. Yeah, you're looking at concrete. Now sit there. Who made the news? I made the news? Don't tell me I made the news again, Katie. Oh, shoot. He's going to stop, too. Oh, he's going to stop and talk. All right, I'm going to keep this running. You guys get to hear this. Don't act like we live streaming no more. I'm just going to sit here and see what this idiot's all about. I shouldn't say idiot because I don't even know. Well, we're going to know here shortly. All right, guys. Buckle up.
Oh, shit, that's my fucking homie, dude. He said he was going to be here in a couple of hours.
You called someone to come over.
Yeah.
He come over, and then you freaking out on him.
Huh?
Really? You just tripped out on him, bro. A little nervous, aren't you?
All right, man.
Are you heading out? Or what? All right. I won't get in your All right, everything's all good, man. It's a homie stopping over, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna get in their conversation. Everything's all good. Thought it was some crazy, whacked out guy. No, it's not. It's just the meeting of the minds. I kind of do want a picture of this, though. Here, I'm gonna get a picture of this real quick. Bloop. It's a good little picture, you know what I'm saying? So you can remember something to remember them all talking over the truck. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. I gotta go find something to do. I'm gonna get out of here, right? Because I don't want to. You still got music in here? No. I'm gonna go chill. I got ditched. I had a good interview going. Hold up. I'm still on live. It's an interview from the other side. Brothers fought brothers in the Civil War. You're free to choose. You choose which side you want to be on. You choose what your thoughts are. You choose. It's in your head. I can't do nothing about it. I can tell you my displeasure. I can try and tell you my side. I can let you tell your side. We can agree to disagree. We can punch each other in the face and we can walk away And we can be probably friends tomorrow, but we may never think alike. I don't know. Some people just a different way of thinking. They came out different way of thinking. He changed some shit around about his life, and that's the way he thinks. So, thumb wrestling is okay though. Noli D says. In order to have freedom, you have to let other people be free, even if you don't agree with them. You can't go hitting them in the face, and you can't threaten, right? So, dude saying, "Hey, I want to take you in the backyard and beat the brakes off you." For what, bro? For what? What I do now? You don't like my colorful language once again, so someone wants to go to violence, bro. Like, you that triggered? Did this face trigger you? Just saying. I don't have brakes or a filter, so it's just gonna roll. I don't have any brakes either. I don't have no filter, and I'm guilty. So, guilt. Trump's trigger. It's the words. They really get them going. It just can't handle that. Triggers me every day. Trigger, pull the fucking trigger. Right? All right, guys. I don't know what else to say to you guys. I don't know what else to do. We were having a good talk, but he's got another guest, so I get pretty ragey sometimes. It's like we all need a chill pill. Words. Got us into this. It'll apparently get us out of it. I don't know. But I had fun. I had fun with you guys today. I had fun chilling. I had fun with the surprise interview we had. You get to chill with the brother. If I wanted to, I could probably go over to Seattle with him. I don't know if he'll quite be in Washington, but he'll be in. There's a little reservation over there. He's got to deliver that stuff that's on the trailer to it. So I don't know, and then he'll end up down in Texas, I guess. So yeah, you might see him. Never know. And you can always go check out his channel, Hot Shot Adventures. Is that what it is? Hot Shot Adventures with, and I don't know who it's with. It's all black lettering though. Excuse me, man. It's been a ride today, a roller coaster. And I know many people. I know people that wear my apparel around town. Prison's time has a lot to do with your brother's thought process. He might have a little PTSD. I know he's got you can't come away with that with no PTSD. I know he's getting it out. He's talking about it, and I'm happy about it. To be honest with you, I'm happy that he's talking, and because when he's quiet, it's not a good time. That you got to talk, you got to let it out, and you got to tell the world what your story is. Otherwise, nobody knows it. Nobody's seen your troubles. Nobody's put your shoes on, boots on. They haven't lived where you've had to live, and I can't imagine. I try to keep that from being me. His point is don't be like that. Don't. But you look at all the people that want to start a fight over nothing, over words. They want to start a fight because you go step on their sidewalk, and it's like, I can come over here too. I can be on this side. I can be on that side. I can be on the road. I can be wherever I'd like. That's what freedom's all about. I can stand in front of cars. I can stand behind cars. It ain't gonna matter. Those cops are gonna sit there because you have freedom. That's true freedom. Now, if you go and give me a ticket for jaywalking and hem me up, throw me in jail, try and silence my voice because you're pissed off or because you're mad at me, what they did was very, very professional today. I think that they all took it like champs, and I hope they understand where it's coming from. It's coming from a place of love. To be honest with you, other people be like, no, it's coming from a place of hate. I love to hate you so that you understand we need to get rid of qualified immunity. We may need some defunding of the police, but let's get rid of qualified immunity first. That's a good start. If the power's going to your head, you may have to leave the job. There's some key rules here that if you notice yourself getting out there on a ledge, look at me today. If you guys like the way I look when I'm screaming my head off, saying mean, hurtful stuff to other people, whereas if I went and said, I love you, I love you, I love you, some of those people said I love you as I walked through the crowd. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure you heard it. Some of those people when I walked by, we love you, I love you. Exactly. Why don't you get that? Why is that not reciprocal? Why don't you understand that just because we're standing across the street does not mean that you need to say mean, hurtful things? We started out with less than 10 people. When I got out my van, there was less than 10 people standing there. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to be there. That's what it's all about. All it's ever been about. The love that we're together, that the freedom to protest, to talk, to it goes further than that, because when you let them come into the room and they say things that are so derogatory, okay, we know how to act civilized. Some of these people that come in here are just trolls. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I think where Cop Blocker is coming from is that place of love too. If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. But, and you know, me and my brother, we go back and forth and we argue back and forth and we say things to each other and we talk the way we talk. But again, that's the way we should all be able to talk. But you notice they'll stick their flag right in front of you and not let you use the sidewalk. So you want me to get hit by a car. You would enjoy that. So what I do, I walked into traffic. Bro, how can it be? It can't be any other way. If I'm not welcome over here, then guess where I'm going to go? Across the street and into traffic. I'm not really worried about it. The fact that you don't like me doesn't offend me at all. Maybe someday you'll wake up and you'll understand why I'm over here on the side that I'm on. And maybe you'll understand that we're actually all on the same side. And that you need to grow the fuck up. Maybe I need to do a little growing the fuck up. But there's a big chance that there needs to be some policy changes. Because I've heard some horrendous stories today. As I always do. I've never went to a dull rally. I've heard some people, and he come up to me, he said, you know, I don't think you like me, or I don't think you... I said, no, that's not it at all. I like you just fine. I just don't choose to be best friends. You know, you can like people from a distance. You can still love people. And he's still supported me for months. He's been supporting me for a year. I said, have I ever said anything negative to you or about you? Have you ever heard anything me say come straight out of my mouth that I do not like you? No. No matter what you did. Okay? But there comes a point when you're beating people over the head with rocks, when you're victimizing littler people than yourself, that the people in prison are the front line. And understand that heart, the heart, that you're not going to do that in here. You're not going to come into prison and get a free ride. Let me see here. That's right. I sure ain't. I think you have the Queen Bee little at Cop Blocker. I think you have. You know, and Noli D, I see where you guys gonna go at it, and I don't want you to, because Noli D, I have a lot of respect for you, and I don't want you to get mad at Cop Blocker because he's doing his job. Same with if you decide, Noli, that someone in the chat is just being rude and doesn't need to be here, and that you don't want him here. I respect your decision. I've had a lot of BS lately, so they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm proud of them for it, because I don't want to have to keep getting rid of more wrenches. I need people to be active wrenches, and if anything, I need you to call out the BS when you see it. If it's really bad comments, I suppose really derogatory. It's not that I don't believe in free speech, but if you're just going to sit there and troll and say the same thing, and I know it's hypocritical. I know what I'm saying right now. It just sounds so hypocritical. And I put up with a lot of stuff. It's my show. I should be able to say what I want, and I should be able to get my word out without being yanked off topic, which I jump around a lot anyways, so it's not hard to yank me off my topic. ADHD, ADD. There's a lot of things that make you just like, it's like squirrel, and then you're off in that direction, right? Kind of like I am now. So, and it's funny to some people, and it's fun to throw people off on a different track, but once we get rid of the narrative, then what are we really talking about? Nothing. I'm doing nothing. I mean, even right now, what are we talking about? We're talking about people fighting in the chat. It just took away from everything. But Noli D, I respect you so much. And I respect Cop Blocker because he's never said, he just watches, and he he's a guy I'd like to meet too, because honestly, no disrespect, he's never showed that side. He's got class, Cop Blocker's definitely got class. I mean, he doesn't, he's I don't, it's weird, because I watched him when he got his sign made, got his bike rigged up, and he was ready. And when you seen what he came out of or came from, he's right with us, and it's unity at its best. He's sticking up for what he believes is right in his neighborhood too. And without people like him, we have nothing. We just got one guy. Zero. What did he say to you? I can't suggest. I cannot suggest that you tell people with felonies that their POSs. See, I can't even get more than 3 comments up. I can't promote that you call my brother a POS. Because if you wouldn't say it to his face, I guarantee you wouldn't say it to his face. I promise you. Your bitch ass would be laying on the ground. I promise you. You wouldn't say that. And that's putting it bluntly. That's like, dude, I can't put it no more stupid simple than that. Hey, there you go, Cop Blocker. I mean, Trump said is a fucking... Look, I've listened to what Trump said too. We've all listened to what all these people have to say. And to be honest with you, your narrative is not my show. I don't mind showing it like that, but and just because you have a record doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't. It does not mean that, dude, when I sat next to somebody and when I sit there, just because your traits are what your traits are, just because you act the way you act, and just because you're brought up, dude, you remember I was brought up with him my entire life. I grew up with him. Till the age of 15, right? Till he got thrown in prison. So, you can't tell me that he's a POS. No matter what his struggles were, no matter what he went through, and no matter who put their boot on his neck, doesn't mean I fucking love him any less. No matter what the fuck he did. And if I need time from him, then I go to my corner and we distance ourselves. Ain't no reason to get all violent and shit. And we don't get violent. That's the fucking point. But you just heard what he says. When you get into a cell and you fuck with little kids, we got problems, bro. We're gonna handle our business. And if I want, then he should have been blocked. Then, not how long later. Amen, FTP, he's family. Exactly, he's family. It's that simple, bro. I can't. And you're right. Some of these other people in here, they're just not quite family. And that's why I want them to tone it the fuck down. I want them to just calm down, listen to the show. I get it. They want their. I have a record and a half. I also have saved many lives. One night I saved a family and almost lost my life, loved one and all. And Patrick did save somebody on the side of the interstate. As when you're pulling people out of cars, when you would get on the front lines and do it yourself, when you're out there in the trenches, and so if that is Trump said, and he's out there on the front line and he has saved lives and he's put his life out there, then isn't that what we salute? We salute you doing the right thing. Okay? But when we sitting in here arguing, bitching, moaning, bickering, and never getting along, that seems like some troll behavior. Okay? It gets that feel to it. So be careful how you speak to other people, because it comes off not only to me, but the wrenches in the room. And if you were in James Freeman's chat, would you say the same exact words to James? Would you say the same things to his daughter? Would you treat his daughter with this? I've heard people in James's room. It pisses me off when people go in there and they start trying to get information from James's kids. That pisses me off. Why would you do that? Wait, how I speak to people? Well, if that's what you want, I can respect that. It's agreed. Finally, fully forms human. Jesus. Kids are off limits, right? When you start doing things to kids, does it not say that you should not be talking to them? You should not be engaging them. If he has his kid hold the camera, if I let my kid hold the camera and then you guys start asking stupid questions, that's going to piss me off. If I heard about it, if I rewound the stream and watched it again, I would be triggered. Bottom line. Because you don't have the right to sit here online. Like, if you want to get banned forever, that's a good way to do it. I don't need you all up in my fucking business. I really don't. You can get so far, you can ask questions. I don't care, but dude, you start asking personal questions, you start asking about addresses, phone numbers, all that bullshit. And you guys know I don't give a fuck if any of you have my phone numbers. So we talking about, do you? Yes, that's what we talking about right now. If you want to talk about somebody that sticks up for other people and in prison and would lay their life down and do another 20 years just to fucking crack a guy in the face that come in there on a charge that you fucking know you wouldn't want your daughter to go through. If that was your fucking daughter, you want justice and you don't fucking want it by the courts. You're going to handle your shit yourself, and you're going to handle it on the inside of the prison. When they get in the prison, it don't quit. And now you know it. Street justice is much more harsher than the fucking courts can. And you can say, well, we just want whatever. Look, Epstein died. Many people died. You're not going to have a good life. Look, I could be. Look, you want to talk about Mouse, talk about his current case. Look it up. and look at what he's going through. Okay? If you want to see, you want to dox a motherfucker, okay. I'm gonna talk about it with you for 10 minutes here. I'm gonna give you 5, 10 minutes. I'm gonna tell you to get the fuck off it, because if you're gonna do what's his name did, and this is what I had a problem with on the last stream, last Friday or whatever the fuck day it was. I don't know what fucking day it was because I was pissed. That's all I know is I was pissed. When Mouse is on the panel, you can still show a motherfucker respect when somebody's trying to interview him. I took the time to go read. I know a little bit about reading too, and I do read. When I read his shit, when I plugged in his name to the fucking, anyone can go look at his shit. I did not leave a comment at the end of the video because I'm a vindictive, hateful piece of shit. Okay? Just because I do or don't feel a certain way does not mean that I have to go do a criminal act online to make myself look better like A-Balance. It doesn't make you look any better that you called him names, degraded a guy, and threw him under the bus. Right? Now, the difference, there's a dead person versus non-dead person. There's differences between the cases you need to read. And the reason he still has shit pending in court is because if someone fails to go and do something on their case, then that is an issue as to why he failed. And so when he goes back to court, they have to bring that issue up. And again, we resolve things in court, right? But when somebody like I could be, or like A-Balance, goes to judge right away and throw someone in jail, throw someone in prison, take their rights away, and you have no due process, that would piss anyone off. Anyone with rights. That would piss you off. Because if I came over to your house and said, well, we have qualified immunity, so whatever I decide to do, I can do. So guess what? You're going back. That's not the fucking way it works, bro. You have to go through the channels. You have to get the lawyers on it. And he's got 2 to 4 lawyers. There's lawyers on the case. There's opposition lawyers. So there's 4 lawyers in total, whether it's opposition or in one way or the other. Most of them do not. So understand, when you hate people, and I'm not saying hate, I'm saying when you punish people and then they go to a place where they're hated, they end up getting it 10 times worse. They end up getting piss and shit in their food. They end up really getting shit on. So I am not saying to have any sympathy, okay? But I am saying you don't have to go around and slander people and commit crimes and then sit online as you're grabbing your daughter forcefully and be a piece of shit and slander people. You don't have to do that, A-Balance. Go in there and retract your fucking comment and be a decent human fucking being. If you're not speaking facts, if you want to go to the website and check his facts, go check his fucking facts. I was there to check one person's facts. Now, how am I going to go check other dudes' facts? A-Balances. I get to the bottom of the page and it says a whole bunch of shit. I'm not in there to read. So I screenshot the shit, I come back out. Now you want A-Balance, let's come back on your channel and let's post what I posted to my channel to your channel. Because it's a bunch of, it's wrong. And then he spells the whatever word. He goes, Chimo. Okay, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? You can't even spell the word right? Are you really telling me that that's how you misspelled the word? You pussyfooting around the word. Why are you doing that? You online, say what you need to say. You know it's slander what you're doing anyways, and you know it's a criminal act. But because you think you're over in Canada or Detroit or wherever the fuck you at, that you can do that. and that's okay. Well, I'm gonna call it out for what it is. It's fucking slander, and you broke the law yourself. So if you wanna sit here and be a Bible thumper and think that you're well within your rights to do so, dude, you're not. Because when I read it, I'm like, no, it sounds like slander to me. Looks like slander. Show it to a couple different people. Looks like slander to me. If you want his name, date of birth, all that shit out there, just like everybody goes in a room and says, dude, he goes by Wicked Development now. Call him Wicked Development. If that's what he goes by, that's what you call him. You know why? Because he's sick of the other fucking name. With how much you guys are sitting here fucking putting it in the ground, I don't know what to tell you, man. You don't have to show him kindness. You don't have to respect him. You don't have to. Well, I would say you'd say I don't have to. Okay, when I say you don't have to respect him. I mean, you're on my channel, and the only person you're not respecting is me when you start calling him names. Fuck, dude, just live and let live, man. I don't need the drama on my channel. I'm trying to do what is an interview like I just did out on the front lawn. And even though two people disagreed, didn't mean we had to duke it out and yell at each other and yell over with our high-powered mics. Everybody knows you spent $300 on that microphone. It doesn't mean you have to yell. And yes, I yell a lot. Probably yelling right now, to be honest with you. You know it's crazy, but I think so much of life would be simplified if you showed a little common ground. If two people show common ground, if that's what you're saying, I still think you should give him a wedgie. Yeah, fuck the police. He needs one, bro. If anyone needs one, he needs to get. You're not kidding, bro. I just called Noli deep, bro. You're one of us. What am I gonna say? You're one of us. Look, I appreciate every one of you for being here, coming in here. You guys are still wasting your time with me. I meant it in general. Just you. Let's just Wet William. That'd be funny, Puget Sound. Everyone calls me dude, man, and bro. Noli D. You're one of the homies. You're one of the homies. I don't care what anybody says. Noli don't come in that often, so when she does, it's a treat. It's a treat. I don't know what you got going on with Otto. I ain't seen him around too much. He's always out in Denver doing something. He's always getting knee deep in something. So I love you too, Noli D, man. I love you, Cop Blocker, and but we all do get pissed off. So I do like the rest, and all I want to see is the respect for my channel. If I'm trying to do an interview, I'm not saying you gotta see it the way I see it. I got a different vision on shit. You guys don't like it all the time. You think it's messed up. Sometimes it's better just to hold your tongue because it's on my channel. And I learned how to hold my tongue on Emo's channel because maybe he doesn't like everything that I'm saying. Maybe what I'm saying is not his cup of tea, and he just, not besties, not best friends. You know what I'm saying? Right? You do a lot with Taya. And she does it way better than I do. If you're asking me, her with the report, I forget the actual name of it. The Taya with the shoot. Just went blank, bro. Her whole channel name. She really does it classy. And yes, I would, police accountability report. I'd love to be as classy as her. I would love to do that professional of a show. I'll admit it to you guys. Maybe I'm not that smart. Okay, I'm not that smart. Okay, I said it. I'm not that smart. I said it 3 times, which makes it fact. She speaks eloquently. She speaks smartly. There is no stutter. There is no lisp. There is no, I can't speak. There's no, I don't know what to say. She has it all together, and she has what she wants to say. And I subbed to you like the things you're saving, even though it's a rant. It does turn into a rant. I'm not trying to go on a big rant. I had a really good session. Uh, it turns into a rant because of the disrespect in chat sometimes. I'm really trying to, but I can go into other people's chat and get triggered. She said, haha, right? Well, sometimes, but yeah, she can speak for me any day. You could speak for me. You could have my voice. Like I would give my voice to make her voice more powerful. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be on her show because I don't have that kind of voice. And I look up to her, and that's where I have to leave her be so that she can say the beautiful, eloquent things she says come out of her mouth. She kills it every stream. And what has she said wrong? Nothing. She doesn't offend anybody. Boy, I wish I could go through. I could go through. Oh, see, she does what I don't do. She can do what I can't do. She can carry a consecutive thought pattern, which is great. When she repeats in her own words, it's so much nicer than what I said. Right. It's huge. It's groundbreaking. It's like being with a movement leader versus an actual leader, and someone that has that ability to just nail it, do a little brush up on what the content is, and she sticks to the content. She sticks to the point. And trust me, who doesn't want that as a show and to be taken seriously? But if me and my brother don't come across the way you like it or see it, I mean, gosh, it's my show, it is what it is. It's not anybody else's. I'm not trying to put on airs like I'm somebody else. I'm not trying to be fake. I'm not trying to shove a narrative down your throat. I don't know. All I wanted to do was listen to NWA Fuck the Police, and I found you and decided to listen to your message. Bro, that's huge. And my name wasn't my name like this when I started out. So the negative message was I was more of a cop blocker, a cop watcher, and it has turned into something more than just a name. And do I like to say, you're trying to listen to music or NWA and you stumble upon my stuff? Well, I guess that just fits the narrative, because his song is definitely relevant, and it makes sense back from the day, back in the 90s. So I really do love that song. I mean, as a son of a cop, I sit in a really weird position. Yeah, that's it. When you're the son of a cop, you may go through things that I have no idea that you're going through. Plus, I'm biracial, and it's just confusing, bro. And I don't mean that like bro. I mean, those are the people I want to talk to, but at the same time, I don't want to. I hope that everybody treats you with love and respect. I hope that your dad treats you with love and respect. I hope that you can tell me a story someday about something good that he does for you and how he treats you. Yes, it's hard to have a talk. It's hard to communicate with anyone without them spewing hate one way or the other. So understand, even though that this is how, if I had my perfect show, maybe there wouldn't be so much hate. If I felt like I had words and that they mattered, that I could speak eloquently, thoughtfully to everybody and all parties involved, right? And I could just take the middle ground, and I could take the high ground, in fact, and say, the facts of both sides, of qualified immunity, of cops, how hard it is to be an officer. This is what we need, is we need people's their families, how hard it is for them. My father taught me many good lessons, never about hate, but about how humans themselves ruin the best road the human species can take. They want you to believe that I'm destroying myself and that we're out here destroying ourselves. To some extent, we are who we are and we can't change it. You can't force a narrative. You can't beat people into submission. We are who we are. And the natives are who they are, and they act like their tribes act and their people act. And I don't wish any ill will upon them. I believe where a police officer goes wrong is when he takes it, like we were talking out in the front driveway, he takes it out on to himself, upon himself, to beat, hit, kick, and punish on the side of the road. And I don't know if you see that with your dad. Maybe he doesn't try and dole out that kind of punishment. Maybe he's just trying to keep things civil. Exactly. My father taught me that government and humans themselves destroy the very things they try and change. I'm always down. And just remember this. When we take it upon ourselves, right, and we're trying to change, and when we're changing in a negative way, guess what it did to us? It changed us. It made us harder people, a harder shell on the outside, and we don't really know who we are. We lose sight of the message. I gotta plug my charger in. Sorry. Another squirrel moment at 10%. And all I can tell you is I'm sure he comes home conflicted every day from work. Which side am I on? Am I on the good side? Am I on the bad side? What's going on here? So you're getting to hear the front lines of what we all need to be hearing, because you're in the cop's mind, head, you're in his soul because you're family to him. But it's a dual image. In 30 years, he's never killed anyone. He works LAPD. Given the fact that he hasn't had to kill anyone, it hurts him to see how much people hate him. Listen, you can't, he can't, it's not hate. It's us trying to fix what is broken. If he is one of the good ones, whether he's killed someone or not, the good ones end up leaving. They just say, I can't do this anymore, because eventually I'm going to be put in that position. If he's been doing it 30 years, get your pension, retire before you lose your father, before someone cuts him short of his life that he needs to live, and he needs to be there for his kids and raise his kids. And that's what someone told me. If you're in a hostile environment, it's no place for you to be. So as your son, as someone's son, if you could tell him anything, what would you tell him? Maybe it's time to quit because you care and love him. You want the best for him, and you see that every day. And you see if he doesn't like being called those names. But serve to what means, to what end? To serve who? Just think about who he's serving. Why is it that we don't believe in what someone is serving? It's because qualified immunity has gotten out of hand. It's because we need some tweaks to the laws. We need some, I don't know if you call it ratification. I don't know what the bro, they know that too. They're getting into when they take the job. I grew up in a small town, interesting. Yes, and definitely if you want to get on what she's just said to you, take that olive branch. Take Noli D's contact information. I don't want to say it out loud, but do you see her Brandon Smith? If you go to just make sure you go to her email. And also she can that other side you've taken it down. Look, a lot of people want your insight, Brandon, and a lot of people. What Noli D is a very, very, very. She works with Police Accountability Report. That insight that you have needs to get into the right hands. You have to tell the other side and the other narrative of how your father feels. And you need to tell it to a channel that's so big that other people can get where he's coming from. Because you just said something to me that we don't see it like that very often. We don't even think about the other side of things. So the other side needs to get put in with our whole narrative and all of our people. That means every auditor. Okay? I agree what it looked like from your side of the fence. And no, and I definitely want I want him to talk with you because that's a huge hopefully he gets in contact with you there, Brandon. Just make sure you get in touch with Noli D. Cops going to police work to serve. I'd tell him to serve. Just as a child, I'm a police officer. I'm biased. Race. On side of my race is trying to hurt and stop him being able to do his job. Bias. I'm trying to comprehend that, Brandon. Explosive, Brandon. Explosive. Again, all I want to do is listen because what he says is mind blown that their own people. I mean, look at this is someone's offspring here. This is someone that is in their head. They come home, they listen to the stories, and it is how it is. And remember, if the IA is not listening to them, then let's talk about that. Let's address that issue because if he doesn't feel heard, isn't that the issue? Someone's voice is getting snuffed out, possibly. A message is not being told. So you have a direct duty to bring that out, I think, because you have a side of it that none of us get to see very often. I've never had someone else's son say that ever. Kevin. Thanks for pointing that one out. Got me. They're scared to speak about anything. My dad went from walking a normal beat, being a regular patrol officer, to now only wants to work traffic so that he doesn't have to deal with the BS. Walking a normal beat, being a regular patrol officer, to now traffic, because traffic is just, you just go to accidents and you don't have to deal with. And yeah, dude, definitely get with Noli D. Definitely give her how you feel. Write it down. You've already written it down in my chat, right? You might as well just copy paste what you said in my chat. You gotta recopy paste it in Noli D's email, and you gotta put that insight onto the police accountability report. Maybe she can get you, or on Otto the Watchdog's network. You may not like the narrative that I spin. You may not like my name because my name is what it is, but there's many people, and many people that you can push your image out into the universe of what your father's going through as a police officer, to say the other side. Maybe if we keep his identity private, he would want to come on par at Brandon Smith. I will grab a link so you can see what we are about. Right. I have consolidated communications, and policing in America has been less about policing the community and helping people. It's more about policing everyone's feelings. See, that just, it's so, my father used to say policing has two sides, is two sides, or it's two-sided. Or it has two sides. Sorry, I'm trying to get it right. I'm putting words, which I shouldn't do, but and just understand that it does have two sides. It has the nice side, and it has the mean side. It has the dirty side, right? So there's the clean side, I think, and I just, this is how I view it, is there's the dirty side of what cops do, the downright shameful stuff that they can sometimes do. But then there's the cops that do the good, or they're out there serving everybody. You get in an accident, they come to the scene, they write the tickets up, they help you out, get the side of the story out. They get you compensated with your insurance companies. They try to tell the truth or do the investigation. And this is just what we're advocating for, is the good cops. But the good cops step back, and they're not telling the bad cops to stop what they're doing. Okay? So, two sides. There is a difference between the rule of law, the rule of moral law. For instance, if someone is caught smoking weed, is that a big deal? No. And but you notice people do die from weed. They die from they get long, lengthy criminal records, and they get abused later on, and they're using their platform to alienate people out of the community. They're not giving them places to live, and they're saying, they use words like terrorism, if they don't agree with what your narrative is, and then they criminalize you. And this is where their message, it just shouldn't be like that. I love you too, and I keep yawning. I'm gonna end this, right? So, Brandon, yes. Brandon, reach out to Noli D. Do you have her email? If you want to post it one more time, that way Brandon's got it, you can. Okay, you got Noli D's. All right, thank you, and I appreciate it. You're welcome in here anytime. Sometimes we have good conversations like this. I really appreciate this. This is great. I think I can learn a lot from you, Brandon. I think Noli can learn a lot. I think we all can. Uh, so I don't like to be. All right, thank you. And if you got a lot to say, I do panels all the time. I should have done a panel this time. I would have just brought you up on panel. If you know how to do StreamYards, I welcome you on the panel. She'd welcome you on the panel. Look, everyone, I've been to the academy, and what they train makes all bad. You can't pass the required 600 hours to be a cop, to be DHS, to be any government employee without being broken of morals. That's interesting. Not feeling, not empathizing with what what your morals are. Losing your compass. That may be a good point, position, and it makes sense in my head that there's something going on at the training level that are telling people what they need to be doing, and so when it gets out onto the streets, it comes out a little bit different. But either way, everybody stay safe. Have a good day. The day use of force was taught broke me. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know what that is. That use of force that you speak of, I don't know what that is. And take a power nap. They trained from and get to be tyrant Borg. In every organization, they strip you of your morals and replace them with the group herd mentality. I'd like to hear more about that, the group herd mentality, because never heard that come out of anybody's mouth. Okay, so maybe that's me just living in a cardboard box here, but that's good stuff. That is good stuff. That's like 110%. I still want to keep hearing what you're saying because these cops go through something that we're not aware of. They're going through a training program that we're not aware of, and we're not privy to it. If someone's got the training videos, let's see them, because that breakdown and that spraying in the eyes and getting tear gassed and the arresting people, and exactly what he said. A change is going to come. Herd immunity and immunity. Is that like use immunity? The military does it. Every order does it. They break you and replace your ideology with their own. Weird. Weird. The group herd don't advance until the group herd agreed. Gosh, I wish I knew what you. It's like trying to understand something that you can't see. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I need to see it. I need to see it on paper. I need to see it in the training course. I need to see it in the training room. I need the training, probably the training handbook. You got to go through all of this stuff to find true deepening on what they are trying to do with their power. The group herd don't. It's dark, brother. Nah, it's dark. I know. I'm trying to keep it together here. FTP, great stuff today. You got me motivated, and I just finished 200 push-ups. Get that music going too, man. And I love your dig on Bob Marley. I love that some of them quotes you used, I believe, in some of your videos. Or I'm not sure where I heard the Bob Marley. It might have been in my chat room, right? So the training includes the unwritten. FTP, yeah. And Puget Sound, thank you for all your work in the chat. Thank you for everybody that's been here. Thank you for all my mods that have been here. I'm gonna let you guys get back to what you do. Brandon, don't go too far. Make sure you hit the bell, the like, and the subscribe. That way you get all my notifications. And subscribe to and hit the bell on Noli D and the Police Accountability Report. See if you like Taya's take on things. I think we need you in the community more than you know, to strengthen what we understand and how we understand it. I'm not trying to. We're trying to educate. We're not trying to spread the hate, and yet what goes hurling across the street is anything but nice gestures. And I'll tell you what, when you walk through the crowd and you get met with 90% hate, but the 3 people that said, I love you, that is a breakthrough. That is somebody that you can both learn. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Yes, it is. It's been great. It just needs to. I don't know how we're gonna to bridge this gap, but I think if people understand where police are coming from and can actually get down on their level and see them and their training, but understand, make sure it's okay. Make sure it's okay with whether it's your dad or that it's okay that you talk about this stuff. I would always say it is okay, but and I would encourage it 110%, because if we don't get this, we can't get to change. We get stonewalled. So the fact that someone comes out and just sheds light, and I hope that I never disrespect you or say anything that says we can't talk about something, because sometimes my panels get all crazy and people go wild. But hey, peace, and I love you guys, every one of you, and Noli D and the Police Accountability Report, Eric Brandt, Otto the Watchdog. You know what? I have love for everybody. Poor Dirt Farmer. I've got love for Justin Emo Hollingwolf. I have love for even Brandon. Everybody, all come on El Rey. All. When I say all, I mean everybody. Puget Sound Community Watch, who's been hitting it so hard, he's got to watch stuff in his front driveway. He knows what it is to watch them guys walk like they're zombies, bro. We love. One love. One love. Boy, he just said it. Couldn't end it better. I'm just going to be quiet right now, and I'm going to end.